Audio Jungle.
Hello, I'm Adrianna, and here at CNN, we did a segment on Deism. Last week, we went and visited the local deist in his home to find out what he believes regarding the prime and external reality, the origin of a human being, their view of afterlife, the ability to obtain knowledge, how to construct moral values, and the meaning of history. We're at the home of Justin Whitlock, a local deist of the community.
Can I help you?
Hi, I'm Adrianna from CNN. We're doing a segment on Deism. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
No, that'd be fine. Come on in. This is my home. I guess we can use this room. I'm gonna need this room, bud, so why don't you come on out? Come on. Alright. Now we got this room to ourselves. We can talk about Deism.
Let's begin with a quick synopsis of the history of Deism. Where did it all begin?
Well, Adrianna, there are numerous resources that prove that Deism was around since the Enlightenment. Deism is the most common religion associated with the Enlightenment. The Enlightenment impacted the thought process of many philosophers. The writings of these philosophers influenced the way in which the Constitution of the United States was written.
Very interesting. How would you describe Deism in today's society? Are there any current examples that you can think of?
Have you seen the new Disney movie Frozen?
Yes, I have.
Well, then you've heard the popular song Let It Go. Believe it or not, that song actually has deistic influences, because to the people from Arendelle, or more specifically to Elsa, truth is subjective. When Elsa sings, "No right, no wrong, no rules for me, I'm free," it suggests that she believes in no objective truth standard.
It's time to see what I can do to test the limits and break through. No right, no wrong, no rules for me. I'm free. Let it go, let it go. I am one with the wind and sky. Let it go, let it go. You'll never see me cry.
I never thought of it that way. Very interesting.
Who could that Hello.
Hey Justin, you had borrowed some shoes from my brother. Could I get them back?
Oh yeah. Actually, funny story. The news reporters are here doing a segment on me being a deist, and I know you're a Christian, right? So, maybe you could give some input too, so we can kind of like contrast our two beliefs.
Oh totally, let's do it.
All right.
How would you guys determine the primary and external reality?
Well, I look to God as the determiner of the prime reality, and God created the world from nothing. I actually believe that God still has a role in what goes on in the world today.
Since truth to me is subjective, I look to myself as the determiner of the prime reality. I believe as well that God created the world, but it's obvious that he stepped back because look at all the events that are happening currently.
But truth is really objective, meaning that God determined an absolute truth for everyone.
Anyways, how would you guys describe a human being?
Every man is created in the image of God. Humans are not animals because they have reasoning skills that animals lack.
Humans to me are merely creatures put on this earth with really no purpose except trying to achieve moral perfection.
No human is perfect, though. It seems to be a futile attempt to try and achieve perfection when it's impossible. I think we should be more Christ-like, but I know we can't be perfect.
Love this song.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when we're part of a team. Everything is awesome when you're living your dream.
Always use a turn signal. Park between the lines. Yes. Drop off dry cleaning before noon. Read the headlines. Don't forget to smile. Always root for the local sports team. Go sports team! Always return a compliment. Hey, you look nice. So do you. Drink overpriced coffee.
There you go. That's $37.
Awesome.
Okay, well, what do you think about the idea of the afterlife?
Well, I know some deists think that there is no afterlife, but I believe that if I do what is pleasing to God, then I'll be with Him after I die.
No, because it's not about just doing what works, about doing good works. You actually have to accept Jesus as your Savior. That's literally the only method to get into heaven. And yes, I believe that there is a heaven.
Benjamin Franklin couldn't have said it better. Sorry, but your prayers are reaching deaf ears and won't be heard.
What about how humans obtain knowledge?
Nature's the only way God reveals Himself. So the best way to gain knowledge would be to study the creation.
Communication with God would be a whole lot easier though. God gives us the capacity to gain knowledge. He communicates with us in two ways. One, natural revelation, and two, special revelation.
How do you guys determine what's right and what's wrong?
As I said before, God has set up an absolute truth for everyone, not just certain people. Christians calls this objective truth.
It seems kind to me to let other people determine what's right and wrong for themselves. I wouldn't want anyone to tell me what I can and cannot do, so why would I do the same for others?
Those are completely opposite answers. What does history mean to you? How does it have relevance?
History reveals God's unfolding plan for redemption.
I agree that history is linear.
Well, that basically concludes all the questions I have for you today. I can't express my gratitude enough. Thank you both so much for your time. Now to wrap it up, can you please say why you believe in Deism?
The time I was a child, I held to the belief that what was right for me might not be what's right for you. I grew up going to church, but I often felt that God was present, but that He is no longer in control of things. I mean, if God were still present today, why wouldn't He make everlasting peace on earth? So why would He allow such horrid things to exist like Ebola or cancer or wars in the Middle East?
God? Are you here? Hello? I need your help! Clap on! Clap on! Clap on! Clap on! Clap on! Figures!
Well, hello there, Bruce Almighty. Not as easy as it looks, is it, son? This God business.
They're all out of control. It's mayhem. I don't know what to do.
Well, you're right on time. 7 o'clock.
Okay, well that's all the time we have. Thank you for watching and tune in next time when we continue to discover our worldviews.